What are some predominantly girly things that should be normalized for guys? A female friend told me she thought it was cute in a feminine way that I like strawberry-flavored things. Like, is a dude not allowed to like motherfluffing strawberries without it being too feminine? Owning and taking care of houseplants. They don't only brighten up a room but will elevate your mood as you watch them grow and flower. Taking care of their own kids. It just grinds my gears to hear people talking about dads babysitting their own kids or given a ridiculous amount of praise for normal parent stuff. It's so patronizing to be praised for being a competent parent. That whole attitude is so messed up and keeps stuff like paternity leave being normalized, which hurts the men, the women, and the kids. Being asked out for a date. Childcare. I can't tell you how many men I know who work as teachers or care aides and they always get the reaction of a male teacher. Like they're some sort of pedo. No, they do it because they love kids and they love teaching. I wish people didn't automatically assume the worst in every male teacher. Sewing or knitting. Every single person that I met in college never had a needle and thread on their room. I always keep one in my bag if my shirt's button fell off or I tore my pants. It is probably because I'm not from well-off family, so most of my pants are cheap and old. Still, it is very annoying that people come to me just to fix a little loose thread on their jeans. Being able to openly express our enthusiasm for cute things. I enjoy alpacas too, darn it. Liking flowers? I'd say baking, cooking. I actually like doing that a lot and probably do so the majority of the time for my family. But outside of professionals or outdoor grilling, barbecuing, I find it's typically the other way around. Taking care of our skin. Expressing affection and love to your friends. Being able to take my daughter places that her mother normally takes her to without getting dirty looks. Example, dance class. My wife takes her to dance class 90% of the time now because I hate doing it. Not because I hate dance, I actually practice the dances she does with her at home. Not because I don't want to be around my daughter as much as possible. I do. But because of the way I am treated by the dance moms. Apparently, as a male, the only reason that I bring my daughter is so that I can sit around and ogle the other underaged girls and dance. Or, at least that's what you would think based on the looks and the comments that I get. And the worst of it? The two women who treat me the worst are a lesbian couple who have also told people that I said I didn't approve of their relationship. I didn't, and I have absolutely no problem with them. I had a male coworker whose skin was cracking and bleeding in some spots due to dryness. I offered my hand lotion. It was lightly scented but not in your face or noticeable to anyone except the person wearing the lotion. He refused because putting on lotion is for women. Okay dude, enjoy your cracked, bleeding hands. Sometimes I want to get buzzed drinking a fruity, girly, strawberry, peach concoction. The next day I might want a nice Hellas. The day after that it might be a shot of Jack. Screw off and let me have the alcohol I want without assigning manliness and/or gender to it. Discussing with friends what you like wearing. Why is it guys rarely talk about clothes? I have really bad fashion sense, for the love of God I need people to talk to about this stuff, haha. Unicorns. It's literally just a horse with a giant knife in its forehead. That's awesome. Unfortunately, it's been twisted and deformed into something stupid and unrecognizable. I just want a knife horse, is that too much to ask? Taking baths. It's like a mini hot tub smiley face. Crying in the bathroom. Watching romantic comedies. Some of them garbages are hilarious, and I want to live vicariously through another person's love since no one wants to love me in real life lol. Fluff. Not sure if this fits, but a few weeks ago my now ex was scared to help a lost kid. I didn't think twice. He explained that a grown man talking to a confused child would look way stranger than a woman doing it. We did help him find the right bus. Being able to show our actual emotions. If I had $1 for each time I'd been told to man up when I was upset, depressed, or generally not in a good mood, I'd be a millionaire. We have emotions too. We need to vent, let off steam, and not be manly every so often. Not being into sports. I feel obligated as a guy to entertain that conversation, whereas a girl can just say IDK about that. Probably most things, really. One specific notable thing thought is taking care of your skin. There really is not a reason not to. Drinking smoothies or any of the good-tasting alcoholic beverages in public. People look at me and my roommate funny when we talk about needing another daiquiri night. Crying, expressing emotions, being little spoon while cuddling. Home economics. Seriously, if you're an adult, you should know how to sew and cook. Pedicures. I don't know if you would consider this girly, but I really don't like how a straight male, can't be good friends with a female. Or spend a lot of time with them or do things, go places with them or talk to a girl without apparently being attracted to them or having feelings for them, etc. Like nah, I am not going to be into every single girl I meet or talk to or become friends with. Maybe I just want to make a friend or she's really cool or whatever. It's really annoying. Every time I meet a girl or become friends with one, I'm not here thinking about getting into her pants 24/7. I think people need to grow up. Maybe it's cause the people around me, friends and people I hang out with, are on the young side, early 20s, late teens. I'm in my early 20s, but I'm really hoping this changes as we get older. Okay. Rant over. These have probably been said already, but 1. Being able to be snuggly and emotionally vulnerable with your girlfriend. Girls know how awesome the head-on-chest cuddle is, or having your hair played with, or lying in your BF's lap, all while talking about what's upsetting you. Guys don't have much of that. 2. Being able to wear clothes just because you like them. I often find with male clothes are more strongly tied to who you are and your outfit has to make sense. For instance, as a shy skinny short guy, if I dress too rugged, it looks like overcompensation, but then I see 5 feet 100 pounds tiny women rocking big army jackets looking fly as hell. Equal parenting. Seeking professional help for mental issues, dealing with past trauma, buried emotions. Literally anything women do, men should be able to do without judgment. You wanna wear makeup? Go for it. You wanna cry because your heart is hurting? No shame. You need to stay at home and raise your kids while the wife works? You have my support. Wearing any clothing. Women get to wear men's clothing, usually, and no one really bats an eye, but if I as a male wear anything female clothing, everyone loses their mind. All girly things. If a guy can cook and clean, be impressed. If a guy takes care of their looks, mental health, etc., don't put them down. If a guy likes to wear dresses and play with Barbies, just smile and wave kids. Liking cocktails, crying openly. Taking care of appearance. Guys are called metrosexual, like skin care, hair care, dressing nice to feel good. Pink. It's a color, why does it have a gender assigned? Pink used to be associated with men too. Not having such a strict dress code and the ability to opt out of wearing pants, e.g. dresses, skirts. Call it stupid, but I think pants are probably a more significant problem than they're given credit for. Pants are awful. They're hot, they're restrictive, they're difficult to get sized correctly, they wear and tear at the seams. For activities that don't have physical demands that would be hindered by the loose fabric, dresses are really the way to go. They're the ultimate lazy person attire. You only need one article of clothing. Your testicles won't get crushed by a dress or skirt. They're flowy and comfortable and you can enjoy the breeze so they're cooler in summer. Long dresses can be warm and insulating in winter. Historically, dresses have come with pockets, typically in a belt-like thing worn under the dress with a cut in the dress fabric to access the pocket, which were large and like cargo pant pockets. Using a urinal might be awkward, but I imagine dresses designed for men would have appropriate modifications for this. I really can't stress enough how great it is to wake up and go to work and not have to put on pants and still be perfectly dressed for the work day. The no pants life is great. Source: tomboy who absolutely despised girl clothing until entering the workforce. Dresses are lit. It's ridiculous that there's a stigma against boys playing with dolls. It's like we're scaring them away from their first taste of fatherhood. When a boy plays at doing all the stuff that his dad does for him, he's basically saying he wants to be like his dad. What's more wholesome than that? Having emotions. My stepmom pretty much yelled at me for having a breakdown. I think men would be much happier if they could easily and comfortably express platonic intimacy. As a woman, it's quite normalized for me to hold my friends' hands or cuddle with them or rest my head on their shoulder. Men, hug your friends, tell them you love them and what they mean to you. Talk to each other about your feelings. It makes life so much easier and healthier if all of your emotional needs don't have to be fulfilled by a partner. Hold your friend's hand. It's lovely. And #X200B, edit, you'll notice I said could, not that everyone likes that. I brought this up because the men who would enjoy and benefit from more platonic intimacy often feel like they can't. Yes, some women don't engage in this, but it is more stereotypical feminine, so if they wanted to they could without stigma, unlike men. It's not about assumptions, it's about the freedom to do it if you want. So, men of the world, you don't have to cuddle your friends if it makes you uncomfortable, but don't assume that just because this doesn't apply to you that it's not valid.